Faced with a child's illness, life stops overnight, and parents enter a world of fear and worry. For parents who don't live close to the medical care their child needs, there's an added stress: distance. Many families have to travel hours for treatment. Expenses can quickly add up. Long drives, lost wages, not knowing where they will sleep, being far from family and friends. What if this was your story? Well, this is ours. The Ronald McDonald House opened in 1984 in Lexington, Kentucky, with the mission of keeping families close to their sick children and the medical care they need. Guest families staying at our 21-bedroom house benefit from snacks and meals, laundry, and transportation, so they can focus on the health of their child. More recently, we opened the Ronald McDonald Family Room inside Kentucky Children's Hospital. Moments away from a child's bedside, the family room is a place to recharge so family members can be strong for their children. To further support the health needs of our neighbors, we have the Ronald McDonald Care Mobile program, which offers Eastern Kentucky's children free professional dental services and education aboard a state-of-the-art mobile clinic. Today, our 3 core programs are thriving. The house serves 500 families a year. The family room provides respite for 8,000 people annually. And Care Mobile has seen dental decay rates fall by 23%. In all, we serve over 10,000 people a year and are supported through over 20,000 volunteer hours. That's a lot of time, a lot of talent, and a lot of people doing important work. Our story is about people, and so are we. Will you join us?
Hello everyone! Welcome back to Kentucky Fried Dice and to Givers and Gamers. We have had such an amazing weekend and we're here at the closing ceremony, believe it or not. So, yeah, air horn! It has been an incredible journey to get here, and we are so thankful for all of you for joining us this weekend. Whether you played games with us, you watched our streams, you donated, just said hello in chat. We appreciate all of that, and I know so many of you signed up to participate and have been fundraising with your own networks and sharing our mission and sharing your donation pages to your social media networks and to your family and friends, and for that, we really thank you. That is what makes this event so successful. So thank you so very, very much. Donald and I are joined here today with some of our RMHC staff. You may remember them from our kickoff with our trivia, but I'll give them a chance for those of you who weren't watching the kickoff. I'm going to give our staff a chance to introduce themselves. So Chelsea, why don't you go first?
I am Chelsea McDonald, the reigning trivia champion.
Yes, yes.
My favorite part of the weekend was because it was that. Honestly, it's my favorite moment in my life. And I am the Director of Development and Communications at Ronald McDonald House.
Excellent, thank you.
He's a poor loser. Don't listen to it.
On stream, he's above you, so Well, Nate, since you're the sore loser, why don't you share about yourself?
I'm Nate Sore Loser Graham, and I am the executive director, and Chelsea is the temporary director of development and communications. It's under protest. Her win on Friday night, but we are. It's under investigation at this point in time. And I'm not gonna let it go. So anyway, but yes, I'm the executive director. I get the privilege to serve alongside all the people that you see on your screen. So thankful for Donald to be able to join us and really help us out for this weekend with Jillian, but Chelsea and Nicole I'm just grateful to be a part of this wonderful team, and look forward to closing this weekend out and getting ready for the next Givers and Gamers. So I will turn it over to the one that is below me and in the Brady Bunch picture here, and that's Nicole.
You're up, Nicole.
I'm Nicole Tarpoff. I'm the Special Events and Communications Manager at the house. I also consistently come in last place in most all games that I play, and I am A-okay with that. My pride remains, we're good.
I love it. And chat is pointing out, Nate, I'm sorry, we did mislabel you on the stream. We meant to put your name as Donate, which is your official Twitch name, as you asked for us to give you one, and chat threw out a lot of suggestions, but really Donate makes the most sense for Givers and Gamers. So we hereby Donate.
We just need to change the spelling.
Yes.
Doughnat.
That's one of them on there currently.
Yes. There is a debate in chat about which way we should spell it, but you know.
Like, what's that?
Inshu has also challenged Chelsea to a trivia off. So maybe that's for Givers and Gamers 2.3. And speaking of Inshu, do want to start by thanking our committee. So you're seeing us here as part of the RMHC staff, but this event would not have been possible without the hard work of our committee. So Nicholas, who's Inshu in chat, Michelle has a Twitch, and Natasha, who is Basic Witch in chat. Thank you all so very much for all of the hard work. We've been planning this event for months, and you all have poured into it and made it so much better than we could have done. And so for that, we really thank you. And of course, Donald is part of that committee as well. And has donated all of his time and expertise. And so we thank you all for that. These kinds of events do not happen spontaneously. There is a lot of pre-planning and thought that goes into it, and the committee is top-notch. So thank you all so much for your work there. Yes, high fives in the chat. Celestial says the committee is amazing, and I agree. Very amazing committee. So we've had an amazing weekend, and I thought maybe to kind of celebrate, we could all just share some of our highlights from the weekend, and then we will celebrate some of our winners. Is that okay?
Of course.
Okay. You looked at me like I did it. Maybe I'm off script. I don't know.
We never have a script, so you can't be.
I operate best off script.
Just say nobody sent me my script.
So let's all just share. RMHC staff, if people in chat want to share, what was your highlight of this weekend?
Winners go first.
Okay.
Mine was the trivia, but besides that, I loved the Celebrity Dungeons and Dragons. The Kingdom of Evergrange. Donald, as our Dungeon Master, did so great. It was the best session ever. So huge thank you to Natasha for organizing such a dynamic group of celebs. It was so fun. They raised $800, and we got to see Paula transform into a sloth, which she has nightmares about sloths. So it is what it is, but it was fun, and we raised a lot of money, and we had a lot of viewers. We had a lot of raids, so that was, besides my win, it was the Celebrity Dungeons.
Yes. I mean, your win goes without saying, of course.
Yeah. Oh, and Michelle in chat, forever and always, it's my favorite part of the weekend. There's Michelle's comments in chat. So.
Well, speaking of Michelle's comments in chat, she says her highlight was Donald telling Jillian she was doing great after she forgot how to use a computer. Which did happen in that Celebrity D&D session. None of the audio worked. I literally was sitting here like I have never seen a computer or used the internet before, and I need assistance. So Donald came all the way upstairs from the basement of our house where he was DMing to help me solve these problems, and everyone heard him say, You're doing good. That was my highlight as well. That was a pretty... it was not a highlight in the moment. I was crying, but... but we solved it, and it was still a great session. Any other highlights people want to share?
Go ahead, Nicole. Losers go last, so...
I'm a number one losers, but I guess I'll go now. I thought the golf with your friends was super fun. I thought it was hilarious. I was just in the chat, but I thought it was hilarious watching everybody's comments and all of the oh no's. Like, I think next year we've got to like set up a donation. Like, if you say oh no, you have to donate $1 because we would have raised up.
Absolutely, that's a great idea.
That is a good idea.
Yeah. But it was really fun. There was just a lot of fun energy. Everybody was just having a good time, so I really enjoyed it.
It was pure chaos.
Yeah.
So I will have to say that I will start off with my least favorite part of the weekend was losing to Chelsea. Chelsea, congratulations on your rigged game of trivia. Chelsea told me on Friday morning after a meeting that we had, she's like, yeah, I sent them, a link for some trivia questions and things like that, which kind of gave it away that Chelsea knew majority of the one of my favorite parts was it's been a little while since I've seen Donald. The last time I saw Donald, he had a great beard, and then I saw Donald and he's cleanly shaven, and then to hear the story behind why he is cleanly shaven, that was a great kickoff to the weekend. And then in all honesty, I think my favorite part of the weekend is just the weekend and how it came to be, right? The innovation that has gone in behind the scenes, from the committee to the streaming platforms, to those who are streaming alongside of us, and I think that leads me into a big shout out and a big thank you to the Tabletop Live Network. The team has told me that alongside us, the Tabletop Live Network raised $1,900, and yeah, that's to go from just a little light bulb with a group of people to get together, and I talked a little bit about this on Friday, to what it's become now, to other chapters within our network that are reaching out, and we're hosting webinars to teach them and let them learn on how we do this. We're on the cutting edge for using this as a fundraising within the RMHC network, and so. To think through all of those things and the components and the pieces and the people, that to me is my favorite piece to this. And so, I specifically called out Tabletop Live because that was a really cool thing that the team was telling me about. But I know there's so many more, and I can't go into all of them because I would certainly neglect to recognize someone. But everyone who's been involved, like Jillian said before, thank you very much. It's been just a tremendous honor and very humbling to know that everybody wants to be a part of this, to play games and raise money. That's, how cool is that?
It's the dream.
Absolutely. Do you have a highlight you want to share from the weekend?
I've got two highlights.
Okay.
Number one is the boring one, and it's been our committee meetings and getting the opportunity to work with such amazing people. I say it every year. I love my job very, very much, but it is not that fulfillment that I get from doing this work and know I'm doing good for all kinds of people who honestly need it. And getting to work with Chelsea and Nicole, getting to work with my wife in a professional setting, I enjoy it. And of course, Nicholas, Natasha, and Michelle are amazing people. I love that we've always had open communication, that I'm rarely frustrated with anybody other than myself. And
Rarely, he says.
It's been a long,
great, Jillian.
It's been a long pandemic, people. And just that opportunity is just amazing. And then the second part, the more fun part, is getting to play games with so many people. From playing D&D with kind of a dream lineup of streamers that I never thought I'd be mentioned the same breath as, to our golf with your friends, people that I do get to play with often, but in a different setting where it's more chaotic, and it was just the absolute highlight of very likely my entire pandemic. So 2 years plus. So thank you all for the opportunity and let me do that.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was so much fun. My highlight was actually our code names last night. That's a game that I love playing both on and off stream. So getting to play that as part of Givers and Gamers was really fun. And we had such an excellent crew of streamers, and the entire committee joined. And so that was just a lot of fun. And like, to me, it felt like a game night. And, you know, those have been a little more few and far between because of the pandemic. And so that was a really nice addition. And really, part of why Givers and Gamers is so special. It allows us all to get around a virtual table to play games together. So that was really fun. So I loved doing that. Yeah, all kinds of... Basic Witch says it was cool to see all of my communities converge. And I agree. That was a wonderful part of it. So we've shared some highlights, but let's share a little bit about why we're all here.
Oh, that's fine. I thought we were going to do winners, but whatever you
want.
want.
Oh, let's do winners first. Winners. Yeah. Let's celebrate some of our winners. I could see his hand. I was like, oh wait, I'm again off script. So we did play golf with your friends with a bunch of our streamers. It was a streamer invitational. And congratulations to Jam Cow for being our big Golf with Your Friends winner. And this was the chaos that Nicole was talking about. It's a mini golf game, but the first course was based on the video game Worms, which is very chaotic. And we were changing instead of a golf ball, they had cubes and discs, acorns, all. They could run through a pile of honey. They could hit each other off the course. I mean, it was just pure chaos. So honestly, the fact that anyone could win is amazing. And Jam Cow had an amazing score and beat all the other streamers. So congratulations, Jam Cow. And we hope you enjoy your prize of an Elgato Stream Deck, which is every streamer's dream. So we are so appreciative of all the streamers who joined us for that session. But definitely hype up to Jam Cow. One of our great streamer friends and the winner of that session. Me Handlebar says, I stand by my course choice. It was the best for the stream, which was the Worms. And then I
think Donald tried to steer people away from the Worms course, right?
He did.
Donald at the beginning.
I tried because I hate that course because it's there's bombs and there's jetpacks and there's like landmines, and it was really fun. That was the right choice. I was wrong, and I'm okay to admit it.
Good deal.
Basic Witch says, I won worst score. And that is winning in and of itself. Celestial Octopus actually won the first round, and she said that's the first time she's ever won Golf with Your Friends. So congratulations on that Worms course win. And then that brings us to, now, Chelsea has claimed victory of our RMHC trivia, but we did do a different trivia during the Givers and Gamers weekend. It was elimination trivia. Last person standing, and the last person standing was Jordan W. So congratulations, Jordan. Jordan's prize is $50 cash. And Jordan was actually was one of our top 3 individual trivia people for our team trivia as well. So Jordan obviously has some serious trivia skills, and we're so glad she put them to work for Givers and Gamers. So congratulations, Jordan. We hope you do something really fun with that $50. And last but certainly not least is our Yahtzee leaderboard. And we realized we didn't talk about this as much over the weekend as we meant to. We didn't hype you all up about it. But this was your chance to play Yahtzee, either old-fashioned in person or online, and submit your top scores. So congratulations to Michelle for being our top Yahtzee winner. And big congratulations to you. You get inflatable dice. Giant inflatable dice. That's exciting. Yes, super exciting. Also, congratulations to Nicholas for his second place Yahtzee win and Donald for his third. All did a wonderful job. And I know Jam Cow was on there somewhere too. So congratulations to Jam Cow also for his great his great Yahtzee score.
Yeah.
I was like, what game am I talking about
Back
right
to
now?
Yahtzee.
Back to Yahtzee. So even if you weren't on one of those slides, you know, the real prize is the friends you make along the way. So we are all winners in our own way this weekend.
Yes.
I just had to say it. But let's talk a little bit about why we're doing all of this. We are going to, here in a second, show our RMHC McDazzle family, the Ratliff family from last year. We want you all to just learn a little bit more about our mission and why we do what we do. When we come back from that video, we will be doing some final fundraising updates, as well as drawing for our PlayStation 5 winner. Certainly are still accepting donations. !donate in the chat will get you that donate link. We'd love to see y'all celebrate an amazing weekend with a few more donations. And we're going to play this video. It's about 5 minutes, so we'll see you back here in 5 minutes after this video plays.
On April 5th, 2021, Sam and Billy Ratliff would be delivered news that no parent wants to hear. Born at only 26 weeks, their twins' lives were at risk, and they would have to travel hours from home to get them the life-saving care they would need to survive.
On Monday, April the 5th, God had everybody in the place where they were meant to be. I was pregnant with monodi twins. I had just picked Eli up from preschool and felt like just didn't feel normal. And so I called the hospital and they said come in just to be checked out. We ended up delivering the babies here in Pikeville. Due to the fact that our NICU is a level 2, they were unable to care for the boys where they were 26 weeks and 4 days. The boys were born at 2 pounds and 3 ounces.
One of the NICU doctors from Pikeville actually came in and spoke to us just briefly about things that may happen, and he actually mentioned the Ronald McDonald House and that we would need to go ahead and get on that waiting list.
It wasn't until about 10:30 that we were able to see the boys briefly before the transportation unit came to get them.
It was very tough. It was truly the longest ride to Lexington that I've ever driven. I was speeding quite a bit because I wanted to get down there. It was God keeping me safe because about 30 minutes into the trip, I actually catch up to the ambulance that's carrying the boys. It kind of brought peace to me that I knew that I was right there with them. One of the big things they told us as soon as we got to UK to the NICU was that it's going to be a roller coaster ride, is the way they described it. And, you know, it truly was. We hit some very high highs and some very low lows.
While Sam and Billy were in Lexington with their newly born twins, they unfortunately had to leave their 5-year-old son, Eli, at home with his grandparents, 3 hours away. 1 week into their stay at the Ronald McDonald House, their prayers were answered as the COVID restriction preventing siblings at the house was lifted. Now, instead of hours away, they were merely minutes apart.
I knew that there was babies that was born very early, so I just gave them a little hug because they was born very early, and I didn't want to give them a squeeze hug.
They took Eli whenever he had came. Daria had made sure that to keep it interesting for him, did scavenger hunts, colors, crafts for the boys. There was something special each time waiting for him.
I love that I could stay every single day.
Each morning.
Evaluation or something like that.
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, the video ended quickly.
Oops, we're accidentally live again.
Sorry, y'all. we hit a wrong button.
Well, that was an abrupt end to our family video. Sorry about that, everyone. These things happen sometimes.
Yeah.
But you all were getting to meet the Ratliff family, and I was saying in chat, the Ratliff family is even sweeter in person than they are on that video. I mean, that video does an excellent job showcasing that super sweet video, or that super sweet family, but they're even sweeter in person. Just one last tech issue. Y'all know it wouldn't be a KFD stream without a tech issue.
Of tech issues.
Sorry to do that for you. Maybe we'll play that video at the end of our as our closing. So if you wanna, if you haven't seen it yet this weekend, we've played it a few times. But if you want to kind of watch the end of it, we'll play that as our going out video. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Well, as you all can see, Chelsea is in the limelight here on the stream, and she has got. Oh, we probably want to slide the video over so that you can see where she's going to draw from, so that they can see the actual drawing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think so.
Just give us a second. We want to make sure. So.
Spinning wheel.
Yeah, we want to. Right now, the spinning wheel is not in the shot, and we want to make sure that it is. So give us just 1 second, and we will adjust that. But Chelsea, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're going to be doing?
All right, you all. So you see on Givers and Gamers, we have raised $16,261, which would suggest that we're at 92% of our goal. But wait, as we've been saying all weekend, we have a drawing happening for a PlayStation 5. Now, we need to can we get the drum roll?
Yeah.
Ronald?
It'll be
I'm about to update this total with what we have raised from our PlayStation 5. And here we go. Okay. We do a little refresh here, and with our PlayStation 5 raffle added in, we are at 104% of our goal, raising $1,861. We are so excited. This was an amazing way just to help us bump up, and also to have people get really excited about winning a PlayStation 5. So this is the first year we have added the raffle component. We do have a charitable gaming license. This will be recorded just in line with those Kentucky laws, so just wanted to let everyone know. And so for all of you, thank you so much. We sold 84 raffle tickets for a total amount of $2,100 raised. Woo! And some of you bought 4, some of you bought 1. I want to assure you, if you bought 4 tickets, your name has been put in this golden spinning wheel 4 times. So what we'll do is when we're ready, am I in the frame now?
You are in the frame.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
I'm going to get up here, spin it around. I cut them out, put all of them in there, and we're about to find out who is a PlayStation 5 richer.
Okay, we are so excited to see who's going to win this. May the odds be ever in your favor, everyone.
I'm putting it back in.
Okay. And this is the PlayStation 5 disc version. So that's some good stuff. That's the good one, y'all.
All right, you all. Some on in.
And we're drawing.
Jessica
Listen.
Gall.
Who?
Jessica Gall. I don't know where my camera is clearly, but Jessica Gall.
Oh, okay.
There you go, Jessica. Congratulations. Woo!
This is kind of like the lottery. You can't win if you don't play. I crossed my fingers, but I did not buy a ticket, so I wasn't win.
Inchu is sad that he didn't win, but congratulations, Jessica.
Yes, thank you so much, and congratulations. We'll be in touch with you so we can talk about how we can get you your PlayStation 5, this console version, and thanks to all of you for donating your time, your treasure, your many, many, many talents for the most successful Givers and Gamers weekend we've had yet. So.
Absolutely. Thank you to everyone who bought those raffle tickets. As you could very clearly see, that raffle helped make the difference between us hitting our goal. In fact, pushing us way over our goal. We have raised over $18,000 for the Ronald McDonald House. It's amazing. So again, I said this at the beginning, but for everyone who has watched a stream, has donated, has shared a donate link, all of the streamers who streamed on their own streams and shared or joined us on our stream and brought their community to us, and everyone who bought a raffle ticket, you're the reason that we've raised this much money, and we are so thankful. We could not do it without you. So thank you from the bottom of all of our hearts for over $18,000 raised during Givers and Gamers 2.2. Woo!
Oh, And as B. Handlebars points out, and genetometry.
Yes, and our trivia teams. I did forget to say our trivia, and all of our sponsors. And in fact, I'm gonna hand it over to Nate. Nate really likes to thank people, so I'm gonna let him keep my thank train going on. Nate.
Oh my! So that is probably the favorite part of my job. I think it's the favorite part of our team's job is the opportunity to say thank you. Because when we say thank you, that means somebody has given of their time, their talent, or their treasures to our mission to help forward what we do. And so, I just have to put a big thank you out there for making Givers and Gamers what it is. And the great thing is that some people are involved only in Givers and Gamers. However, there are some people who are involved in Givers and Gamers who are involved in other things throughout the year, whether it be volunteering, whether it be one of our other events, and that type of thing. So, but there are a few that I want to point out. Some of our corporate sponsors, some of our corporate partners, and we have 46 Solutions. We have Studio 46. We have McTribe, which is our largest owner operator of McDonald's. We have LockNet, and those are all of our gold sponsors. We have Kentucky Fried Dice, and then we have Stantec. I'm trying to think, is there anybody else that they were our iron sponsor, Stantec. So I think I got everyone from our sponsorship perspective. And so, you know what, just thanks for making this such a great weekend. I greatly appreciate everyone, our committee, and those that you're seeing on the camera right now. My heart really goes out to all of you for making this possible, and really enjoying it and pouring everything that you have into the weekend. And so, what a way to close out the weekend by just getting to say thank you to all of those that are involved, and making our families' lives a little bit less stressful as we're able to provide for them through the programs that we offer at the house, the family room, and the Care Mobile. So thank you very, very, very much.
Absolutely. I forgot we muted ourselves. We had a loud truck outside. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Nate, for all those words. And it's hard to believe that the weekend is over. It has been so much fun. And we were really hopeful we were going to hit our goal, and y'all made it happen. And we are so excited. So thank you all so much. From a Kentucky Fried Dice perspective, we will be back on Tuesday to celebrate somebody's birthday.
Oh, is it Blue's?
Yeah, Donald's birthday's on Tuesday, so we'll actually be back on Tuesday evening to play Jackbox games. So definitely invite everyone to join us and to wish him a happy birthday on Tuesday. Don't know what we're streaming on Wednesday, but we'll figure it out. So thank you all so much. Any final words, RMHC staff?
Thank you so much again, Kentucky Fried Dice. You all, so much talent, so much treasure, so much of your time. We're so thankful to you all. Would not ever want to do it without you. So thank you so much to both of you.
You're most welcome.
You are welcome. Thanks for letting us be a part of it. And we are going to end the stream by going back to that Ratliff family video, since we accidentally cut it off a little bit early before. So after that, the stream will be over. Thank you all so much again. It's been a great weekend, and we're going to head out of here, get some pizza, and sleep. So.
Mostly sleep. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Happy gaming.
On April 5th, 2021, Sam and Billy Ratliff would be delivered news that no parent wants to hear. Born at only 26 weeks, their twins' lives were at risk, and they would have to travel hours from home to get them the life-saving care they would need to survive.
On Monday, April the 5th, God had everybody in the place where they were meant to be. I was pregnant with monodi twins. I had just picked Eli up from preschool and felt like just didn't feel normal. And so I called the hospital and they said come in just to be checked out. We ended up delivering the babies here in Pikeville. Due to the fact that our NICU is a level 2, they were unable to care for the boys where they were 26 weeks and 4 days. The boys were born at 2 pounds and 3 ounces.
One of the NICU doctors from Pikeville actually came in and spoke to us just briefly about things that may happen, and he actually mentioned the Ronald McDonald House and that we would need to go ahead and get on that waiting list.
It wasn't until about 10:30 that we were able to see the boys briefly before the transportation unit came to get them.
It was very tough. It was truly the longest ride to Lexington that I've ever driven. I was speeding quite a bit because I wanted to get down there. It was God keeping me safe because about 30 minutes into the trip, I actually catch up to the ambulance that's carrying the boys. It kind of brought peace to me that I knew that I was right there with them. One of the big things they told us as soon as we got to UK to the NICU was that it's going to be a roller coaster ride, is the way they described it. And, it truly was. We hit some very high highs and some very low lows.
While Sam and Billy were in Lexington with their newly born twins, they unfortunately had to leave their 5-year-old son, Eli, at home with his grandparents, 3 hours away. 1 week into their stay at the Ronald McDonald House, their prayers were answered as the COVID restriction preventing siblings at the house was lifted. Now, instead of hours away, they were merely minutes apart.
I knew that there was babies that was born very early, so I just gave them a little hug because they was born very early, and I didn't want to give them a squeeze hug.
They took Eli whenever he had came. Daria had made sure that to keep it interesting for him, did scavenger hunts, colors, crafts for the boys. There was something special each time waiting for him.
I love that I could stay every single day.
Each morning, Daria would fix like a breakfast, a little sweet treat, or you could take something to go. Each evening would come back, they would have a meal either from a community or someone had cooked there in the kitchen. And it was like we were there in the dining area, like as a family together.
The first time I tried that brownie, I liked it.
Because their stay was so long, Billy had to utilize all of his paid time off and was going to have to return to Pikeville with Eli, leaving Sam and the twins behind. Little did he know the police chief and mayor were working together to create a policy. This would allow his coworkers to donate their vacation time so he could stay where he was needed the most.
And I already had officers and myself as well who wanted to donate Billy time that we had and wasn't using. If it could be used, we wanted to give it to him. We've talked it amongst ourselves, and we don't really understand why that we don't have this policy already, so we need to try to do the right thing, and we want to make it to where Billy can be with his family and still get paid.
I mean, you just mentioned it right now, I get chills. Just thinking about how blessed we both were, how great of people that we work with.
As a school counselor and as a police officer, we're always available to help others, and it was just a little bit more difficult to switch those roles and to be able to receive that help. One of the quotes that was in the dining hall was the greatest strength that a person can have is to receive help.
Just amazing how much support we received. If I had one word to describe the Ronald McDonald House, I would probably use family, because it truly felt like a family.
It is like a home. It is not like a hotel. You're actually in a home with those family members who want to take away all of the stress and the burdens of life, so that way your main focus is being on your loved one who is in the hospital. Like a complete blessing that we were able to stay there. They currently weigh 11 pounds, 11 ounces. They're right on schedule with their clothing, 3 months.
Getting teeth.
Yeah.
They're actually cutting teeth right now, so.